Hello, my name is Jennifer Shiramonti. I'm one of the counselors at Community College of Philadelphia, and today I'm bringing you a brief video summary of a recent 90-minute workshop for students on careers in social justice. So for the next few moments, we'll be discussing a variety of factors that will support you in creating your own career path in social justice. Questions that I'll be covering in this video presentation include: how or why is career decisions made? Is a career in social justice work right for you? How do you choose a major that will lead to a career in social justice? How do you plan for transfer to continue your education after Community College of Philadelphia? And how do you conduct occupational research in order to finalize your career and educational plans? Well, stay with me for the next few minutes, and I'll be answering these questions and more. To begin with, let's talk about WISE career planning. WISE career planning involves gathering information about two areas: yourself and the world of work. In terms of getting to know yourself, you want to understand your personality, your values, which are how you define the good life for yourself, or what I like to call the emotional paycheck of the job, your interests, your hobbies, even things like your quirks, your pet peeves, and things that you can't stand can help to identify a potential career direction, along with your passions, your talents, your skills and abilities, and of course, an understanding of how much education you want and which jobs correspond to that level of training. When it comes to the world of work, you should be gathering information about things like job titles. In other words, you want to increase your vocabulary of job titles because you can't set a career goal for a job that you've never heard of. You want to understand the job market outlook. Where are the jobs of the future? What fields are growing and declining? And other factors like salary, benefits, and the impact of a potential job on your overall lifestyle. So you're watching this video because you are considering social justice work. And in addition to engaging in WISE career planning by gathering information about yourself and the world of work, you may also want to reflect upon your passions and how you'd like to bring them to the workplace. You may be passionate about things like fighting inequality, addressing corruption, advocating for the underdog, improving conditions, educating the public, helping the vulnerable, enacting change, or increasing fairness. And you may want to accomplish this by providing direct support or service at the micro level, such as to a client, or by addressing larger systems, programs, and policies at the macro level. And yet you may also be wondering how you could possibly turn this passion into a career, how you could work in social justice while still providing a stable income for yourself, what career paths exist in social justice, and what majors and transfer programs at CCP would connect to careers in social justice. There are numerous and varied job possibilities for those who are interested in working in the social justice field. Some examples on your screen include things like public defender, fundraiser, social worker, graphic designer, and case manager. The most important thing for students who are interested in working in social justice is to understand that you can enter the social justice field from almost any major. But what's key is having the right skills. So let's talk about that next. The top in-demand skills for people who want to work in social justice include communication. Things like oral and written communication, one-on-one, in small groups, and in public speaking. And in particular, skills in conflict resolution, persuasion, and empathy, especially empathetic listening. It's also a plus if you are bilingual. Additional in-demand skills would include those in media literacy, such as using social media on behalf of your employer or organization or cause, and research skills into the cause about which you are passionate. Leadership, critical thinking, patience, and courage are all in high demand. So is cultural competence and the ability to work effectively with others who are diverse from you. High on the list would be ethics and integrity, having character and being congruent, by which we mean that your actions and your speech align, they match. It's also important to have clear boundaries and strong self-care skills if you're going to work in social justice. And last but not least, financial management skills and in particular grant writing can be in particularly high demand by employers. So let's take a moment to reflect. Perhaps you'd even like to pause this video and take a moment to do a little bit of journaling. What inequalities or injustices are you specifically passionate about addressing? Maybe it's something on the screen and maybe it's something else. What is it that makes you passionate about these issues? What is the why behind your passion? What impact do you hope to have on these issues? In other words, if you were to work on them, what do you think or hope would change as a result of your efforts? And do you think it's more likely that you'd want to work on issues of social justice as a job for a paycheck, or perhaps more as a volunteer in your free time? These are important questions to consider as part of the process of wise career planning. As I mentioned, there's no single path through which students would enter social justice work. In reality, you can enter social justice from almost any academic background. But you may be particularly interested in the following majors or certificates at Community College of Philadelphia. Things like Black Studies, Criminal Justice, International Studies, Liberal Arts, Paralegal and Pre-Law, Religious Studies, Sociology, Public Health, and Corporate Social Responsibility, just to name a few. Once you've identified a target career goal in social justice work, along with a major that would take you to that career goal, you may be interested in doing some transfer planning to work in the social justice field. You'll see on the screen at this time that I've indicated some instructions of how you could log into your student MyCCP portal and begin looking into transfer and dual admission information. Spend some time learning more about our transfer pathways and programs, and be sure to let the counseling department know if you have questions so that we can assist you. Additionally, you may be interested in tools that could help you to learn more about job industries, job titles, or other employment information. One of my favorite resources is called the Occupational Outlook Handbook, and you'll see on the screen in front of you that this is located at www.bls.gov under Publications. This resource is a fantastic way to research job titles, industries, job market trends, and other important information. One of my favorite resources is the tool called Similar Occupations, which will allow you to research a specific job title and see other jobs that are related to it. This is part of the process of fine-tuning. You may like some parts of that job but not others, and by interacting with the Similar Occupations tool, you may find that you start to narrow down your search to find the job that's perfect for you. And of course, self-assessment is that component of wise career planning that I mentioned at the start of the video. To help you with this, CCP offers a tool called the Focus 2. There are 5 scales that measure personality, skills, interests, values, and hobbies. You can access the Focus 2 in your MyCCP portal using the instructions on the screen, or type out the direct link that I put on the slide. The Access Code of Counseling will allow you to take the assessment at no cost. You can view the results on your own, or you are welcome to contact the counseling department to meet with someone to discuss what the assessment results mean for selecting a major and a career goal. So in sum, with this short video, I hope you've learned about the importance of gathering information about yourself, about the world of work, and about the world of social justice in order to engage in wise career planning. If you need any additional assistance with your career development, we hope that you'll contact the counseling department by email or phone as you see on the screen in front of you. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today to learn a little bit about this topic. Have a great day.